Welcome to the College Football Playoff. The season. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Caught quickly. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Second down after that short completion. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Running back grabs it on the screen. And he's brought down. Good job on the defense getting through the blockers, but he stopped short of the first down. That completion sets up a third down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up fourth down. The Gators will line up to boot it away. And the return man decides to signal. And the Gators offense retakes the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. A quick juke. Enough for a first down at the 37.
Well, Chris, you think about over the years with the Gators and their offense, it's always about Steve Spurrier and spreading it out and fun and gun and attacking downfield. But I think these great Gator teams, they have an ability to do what we just saw right here. Pick up a first down on the ground, relying on an offensive line and their running back.
Second down play coming up. Takes the handoff. It's McMillan. The pickup is 4. Sets up a 3rd and 6 now. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. And the Gators looking to keep this drive moving. Play action here on first down. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just throw it away. Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. Makes a quick catch. And he runs out of bounds there to avoid the contact and take the loss. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
The offense has a big play here, but they really put themselves in a hole on first and second down. That's why they've needed to try to play catch-up. They get some great yards there on third down, but it's still fourth down. Can they pick up the first?
There's a shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Florida.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation, that puts so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? The quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
And the Florida offense retakes the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Pressure is coming. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
A quick throw out left, complete. And they've got him, but there's also a flag on the play.
Hold it, offense.
Costly hold, nullifies the play, backs him up 10 yards. First down here for this offense. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. He's escaping the pocket now. And he just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. So we reach the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to take the lead here before halftime. They've already converted once on fourth down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2. Offense looking to throw the ball. He's got it. Enough for a first down. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
And it's incomplete. He just Target overthrowing it. Hold up a second. The coach has called timeout. He may use a challenge here to have the officials take another look at that one. So not what the coach was hoping to hear. Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay. We'll see if burning that timeout is costly down the road. Using his legs, it's McMillan. So here we go, third down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. The sure hands, it's McMillan. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. The offense will go for it here on 4th down and 3. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And he'll get there. Touchdown, Gators. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up. And Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly. And they're doing so with such high stakes. Answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
Looks like one more play here before halftime. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Lets it go under heavy pressure, taking a shot. The pass is intercepted. Tackle after the pick, and then he'll do it. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception in the very, and he lofts it toward the left sideline. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Florida. And they will claim the second-half lead. But Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine. A playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
So it's 1st and 10 inside the 5. How does the coaching staff play this? So they run the ball to get some breathing room, or will they trust the QB and be more aggressive here? Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Extending the play now. Breaking free at the 35. That'll pick up 1st down yardage very near the 40.
Huge chunk play here by the quarterback, keeping the ball himself, rips off some nice yards. And my question is,
and he floats this pass deep down the right side. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Gators.
Boy, great job here of finding him again. That's his 2nd touchdown reception in his football game.
The Gators offense retakes the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? pocket breaking down. And it's the senior getting home with the sack. The offense will try to recover now. It's 2nd and 12. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Choosing to return the punt. And the returner is tackled. Offense makes its way on the field to get the drive started. And looking to throw now on 1st down. And he lobs it deep down the middle. Catch made way down to the 25. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
Well, when the dust settles and the games are over, it's how many big plays did you create and how many did you prevent. This is a huge play for this offense. Now, can they get the ball into the end zone, or they have to settle for 3?
Here's a 1st and 10 play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Catch made on the right side.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
And the game just good enough for a 1st down. The Gators come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. Back to throw again. Looking to scramble. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Defense is coming after him. He's got it near the end zone. Tackled at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now. As the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
4th down coming up.
The offense stays on the field, of course. It's 4th down and inches. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Carries the ball. No gain.
Football game. Hold on a second. There's a timeout on the field. The coach wants the officials to take another look at that one. Thinks he might get an overturn. Heads up move by the head coach using that challenge. Officials will reverse the call on the field after taking a closer look. So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. 1st and goal. A late touchdown here would just about secure the victory. And the call is quarterback sneak. He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida.
Hey, it's 1st and goal. Why wait? Go with the sure thing. Let that quarterback get behind his line, push his way in for the touchdown.
Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. And the Florida offense retakes the field. And they'll work the clock here by keeping it on the ground. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. The Gators will enter the final minute looking to run this clock out. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. It's third down for the offense. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Tackle made after a big gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Looks like the quarterback will just take a knee here. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler.